stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We'll now have our roll call.
For the Board of Commissioners, we have Ola Morris. Willie Cook.
Present.
Frida Graves. We also have Attorney Jewel Harris Jr.,
Present.
Executive Director Reagan Hatcher.
Present.
That's the end of roll call.
Okay, we will now go to the certification. Pursuant to Indiana Law, Section 5-14-1.5 through 6.1, I hereby certify that prior to the start of today's board meeting, there was an executive session held, and there was nothing discussed in the executive session that was not indicated on the posted notice of the executive session. And being in compliance with the Indiana statutes, there were no final votes held during the executive session. Does any board member dissent to the certification? Hearing none, we will proceed with the meeting. We now go with the item number 1, which is the approval of minutes. Oh, the public hearing, sorry about that, at 15th Clay Pump Station Screen Replacement. So, who's going to run that? The gentleman here. All righty. Would you step to the podium, please? State us your name.
Thank you. Jim Zarnick with American Structure Point, and I'll be coordinating this meeting. First thing is I've got a sign-in sheet, so this is, we're required to have a sign-in sheet for the public hearing by the IFA. So I will be passing that around. Take care of that. I appreciate it. So this is the public hearing for the for GSD's 15th and Clay Pump Station Screen Replacement Project. And a little background on this is that the district is applying for a state revolving fund loan for the project, which is primarily replacement of the screen that's within the pump station. And we created a preliminary engineering report and submitted that to the Indiana Finance Authority some months ago. And one of the requirements is to have a public hearing. So that PER has been available at the district. This public hearing has been advertised, and the public is made aware that this project exists, and we're having this public hearing today. And if any more details are needed, then that report is available for viewing. And so what we'll be talking about today is the need for the project, option evaluation, and environmental impacts. So procedures you've got listed here. The sign-in is being passed around. We'll have an opportunity for questions and comments from the public. Written comments can also be accepted, and those are to be submitted to Tamara. And the PER, like I said, is available for viewing up through August 12th. So a little bit about the project. This is part of Gary's long-term control plan to reduce the number and frequency of combined sewer overflows. Combined sewer overflows are, you've got wastewater and stormwater that are flowing within the same pipe. And so during stormwater events, often the system gets overwhelmed. The water level increases and then overflows at designated points within GSD's system. So you've got wastewater that's going into waterways. It's a bad thing. We're trying to avoid that. So this is part of the effort to reduce the number of those combined sewer overflows. So the goals of the project would be to replace the trash rack that you can see in this picture with an automatic mechanical bar screen. So at this pump station, this is the very first thing that the wastewater hits. It hits this manual screen, which requires the operators to go in, and you can see the rakes up on that platform there. They have to grab a rake, and then they have to manually rake up all the screenings onto the platform, put them in a bucket, raise the bucket to grade level, because this is about 25 feet below grade, and that is a no-fun job. Plus, when everything gets clogged up on that screen, then the water level starts to increase, and then you've got combined sewer overflows that are upstream. So that's a problem, especially when big rainstorms occur during the middle of the night and the pump station is not staffed, then there's that opportunity where everything gets clogged up pretty quickly and the operators can't respond quickly enough to rake and clear the screen, resulting in a CSO. So what we do is we put a nice mechanical bar screen in there. All the controls are automatic. Everything gets cleaned, and we don't have to worry about calling out an operator at 3 a.m. There'll be a bypass structure installed as well, just in case the screen needs maintenance. Then we can still bypass around that screen and get to the downstream screen. So we talked about reducing CSOs, and then we're going to enhance the reliability and the resilience of the collection system with this project. Just so quickly, you know where in the world this is. That's the 15th and Clay pump station, and then to the right of there, to the east, you can see the Elkhart Street CSO diversion structure. That's the structure that regulates the flow. So normally flow just will go through the structure to the west and to the pump station, but if that water level increases too high, then it overflows a weir, which then goes into the waterway. And again, that's wastewater going in there, and we want to prevent that from happening. So project components, we talked about the mechanical bar screen. Here's a picture of one of the screens that we've specified. We've specified 4 different screens, so a lot of competition on this project, but it's going to look nice and pretty like that. And then there's that bypass structure that we talked about, along with sewers and manholes, and then we'll restore the site after we're done. As part of the preliminary engineering report process, the IFA requires us to consider alternatives, a very good idea. So we're trying to select the most cost-effective solution that we can for the project. So we looked at 2 alternatives. This is alternative 1, and pretty much we're keeping things as much as we can. So there's that building that contains the screen that's 25 feet below grade. So in this option, we keep that building as is. The building's in pretty good shape, so we don't really have any concerns about it. So we install a new screen. We install a new bypass structure, which is that square. I don't know if this works. No, it just gets lost on the screen. But there's a square there. I'm just going to point to it. Right here, and then some sewers that bypass around and then go back into the building. So that's to bypass the screen if we need to do maintenance on the screen. So just making sure that the wastewater can still flow into the pump station. So that's alternative 1. Alternative 2 is that we tear down that building and we build a brand new building. And the nice thing about this option is that we can make that bypass a channel. So we make it integral to the building itself. So, so this solution works well. But the problem with it is it's more expensive, right? So alternative 1 is that existing building, and the net present worth of that is $2.6 million. So that's the cost of the project over the life of the system. And then the new building with bypass channel option is $3.3 million. So another $700,000. So in our analysis, we don't think it's worthwhile for the district to pay that extra $700,000. Functionally, option 1 is going to work just as well as option 2. So we're recommending option 1. Environmental impacts, this is something else that we're required to look at. And the great news is we have limited environmental impacts. We've got an existing site, so we're not building much new on that existing site other than that bypass structure and the sewers associated with that. So everything's confined to that existing site. So we've got no adverse impacts to things such as wetlands or prime farmland or groundwater or air quality. All that's minimal. So it's kind of like a slam dunk environmentally. Here's our project schedule. So Bid advertisement is going to be next month, and then the bid opening is going to be on October 2nd. And then we'll do a loan closing in November, we'll award the contract in November, and then we've got a year for the contractor to get the construction done. So this is all contingent on IFA approving everything. So there's still some financial work that needs to be done. That PER, like I said, we submitted that months ago. We're still waiting for comments on that. So as long as all that moves along nicely, but we had a meeting with the IFA this week. And so everything's on track right now. They gave us a firm schedule that we've agreed to. So everything's looking really good, looking very positive that we're going to get the funding for this project. And so we're moving forward with it. That's it. So I'm open to any questions or comments you might have at this point. And I'm all ears. Anybody have anything
Any
to
questions
state or?
From anyone? No questions? Any comments? Okay, hearing none, we'd like to thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And if I could get that sign-in. And then I'm actually going to have the board sign in as well.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. The public hearing is now closed, and we will go on with the regularly scheduled agenda. We start with item number 1, the minutes. I need a motion to approve the executive session and regular meeting minutes of July 17, 2026. Is there a second? Okay, it's been moved and properly second that we approve the minutes as listed here. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Morris? Yes. Commissioner Cook?
Yes,
And Commissioner Graves? Yes. The
Okay.
vote is 3 ayes and 0 noes.
thank you much. We now go to new business, item number 2.1. Who's going to present that?
Thank you. I recommend approval for GSD payroll earnings for period ending June 29, 2026 through July 12, 2026, in the amount of $362,702.48.
Okay, you've heard that. Is there a motion to approve the payroll earnings for this period as listed? Is there a second? It's been moved and properly second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Morris? Yes. Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
And Commissioner Graves? Yes. The vote is 3 ayes and 0 noes.
We now move to item 2.2.
2.2 is the contract, the renewal of our workers' comp insurance for $57,773. Our yearly rate actually went down this year about $4,500 because we have such a safe plan.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve this? Okay, is there a second? Okay, it's been moved and properly second. Roll call.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
And Commissioner Graves? Yes. The vote is 3 ayes and 0 noes.
Thank you. We now move to item 2.3.
2.3 is the purchase of the 5,051 garbage bins from Schaefer Plastic North America in an amount not to exceed $237,397. We have, initially, we ordered about 24,000 garbage cans, and we have about 1,200 left. These is our backup inventory of cans that we use if someone's can is stolen, broken, wheels come off, whatever could happen. These are what we use, or people order their second can for their home. So we just need to order an additional 5,000 cans. Our current pricing expires December 31st.
Okay. You've heard this. Is there a motion to approve this?
I motion to approve
Okay, is there a
2.2.
second?
Second?
Okay, it's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions regarding this? Hearing done, roll call.
Commissioner Morris? Commissioner Morris?
Yes?
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
And Commissioner Graves?
Yes.
The vote is 3 ayes and 0 noes.
And we now go to item 2.4.
2.4 is Wesco distribution for the dewatering phase 4 of the belt filter press number 2 and the programming upgrades. This is in an amount not to exceed $49,154.64. And our plant superintendent, Tim Austin, is here if there's any questions.
Is there a motion to approve item 2.4?
I motion to approve item 2.4.
Second?
Okay, it's been moved and properly second. Roll call.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes?
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
And Commissioner Graves?
Yes.
The vote is 3 ayes and 0 noes.
We now move on to item 2.5.
2.5 is for Xylem Water Solutions. We're purchasing 2 submersible chopper pumps for the dewatering well in an amount not to exceed $27,984. This is also under Plant Superintendent Tim Austin, if you have any questions.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve 2.5?
I motion to approve 2.5.
Second?
Okay, it's been moved and properly second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes?
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
And Commissioner Graves?
Yes.
The vote is 3 ayes and 0 noes.
Okay, we move on now to item 2.6.
So in 2.6, we're asking Wesco to perform an arc flash study that's going to develop an electrical preventative maintenance program for Building 26. And this is in an amount not to exceed $33,737.50.
Is there a motion to approve 2.6?
I motion to approve 2.6.
Second?
Okay, it's been moved and properly second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes?
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
And Commissioner Graves?
Yes.
The vote is 3 ayes with 0 noes.
Okay, we now go to item number 2.7.
2.7 is a change order number 2 for 27th and Chase, the Force Main project for a decrease in the amount of $9,244, which is nice.
A decrease.
A decrease. It happens sometimes.
Is there a motion to approve item 2.7?
I motion to approve item 2.7.
Second?
Okay, it's been moved and properly second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes?
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
And Commissioner Graves?
Yes.
The vote is 3 ayes with 0 noes.
Okay, we now go to item 2.8.
2.8 is the certificate of completion for the 27th and Chase Pump Station Force Main Project Phase 3. And Jabez Anderson is here if there's any questions about that.
Is there a motion to approve this certificate of final completion?
I motion to approve certificate of final completion.
Is there a
Second.
second? Okay, it's been moved and properly second. Roll call.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes?
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
And Commissioner Graves?
Yes.
The vote is 3 ayes with 0 noes.
All right, we now go to item number 3, claims.
Yes, motion to approve the ratification of GSD claim numbers 1389 through 1390 in the amount of $7,785. And also, motion to approve GSD claim numbers 1391 through 1599 in the amount of $950,906.94.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the explanation for claims. Is there a motion to approve 3.1 and 3.2?
I motion to approve 3.1 and 3.2.
Second?
Okay, it's been moved and properly second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes?
Commissioner Cook
Yes.
and Commissioner Graves.
Yes.
The vote is 3 ayes with 0 noes.
Okay, we now go to item number 4, informational updates. We'll begin with 4.1, Mr. Timothy Austin, Plant Superintendent.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So this past week, from July 28th to August 5th, we had a series of unfortunate events at the headworks part of our plant that affected our trash rack and our bar screen and inlet gate repairs. Happily to report that they all have been fixed, most of which was done in-house. But just to give you a synopsis of what happened, during one of the rain events over the past weekend, there was a large log that got into our interceptor that dislodged the chain off our trash rack, causing it to completely fall off and into the channel. So in order for us to actually do the repairs, we had to isolate that area with a bypassing the trash rack so they could get down, remove the chain, recover it, as well as remove the large log that got into our channel. So we were able to do that in-house, and while they were working on the repairs for the chain to get it back on the trash rack, one of our bar screens that is in operation was jammed, so we had to quickly address that with our electricians by replacing some of the conduit wiring and replacing some of the issues that caused the screen to jam. And those bar screens are really old, the ones that we have, and we're currently waiting on some new screens to come in through our long-term control plan, which is happening sometime this fall. So that project can't happen soon enough. But all that being said, that we were able to respond quickly with the maintenance team, our electricians, and we only used an outside contractor once to help us with the bar screen repairs while they were working on getting the trash rack up and running. So thankfully, all that's been handled and was resolved by our in-house team. So they did a really good job on that. And that was the biggest thing that happened this past week, so past couple weeks. So if anybody has any questions.
Are there any questions? Okay, hearing none, seeing none, we'd like to thank you, Mr. Austin.
All right,
Very
thank you.
thorough report.
Thank you.
We now go to item under informational updates 4.2, Mr. Jabez Anderson.
Greetings, Board.
Greetings.
So I'll keep this brief. US 20 Complete Street is still ongoing. We're working on there was a couple of project delays with the concrete pouring and the street pouring, but things are starting to move again. So concrete pouring should be starting next week, and then they'll be following with the street repair. 27th and Chase, as you just heard, is nearing its final completion. So we're pretty much wrapping that project up. And then as far as cave-ins go, we have 2 projects that are out, 805 Lake Street and 4309 Buchanan has been completed. And that is my report. If you have any questions.
Are there any questions, members of the board? Okay, hearing none, Mr. Anderson, we'd like to thank you. We now go to item number 5, discussions. Do any board members have any questions or anything they'd like to discuss? Okay, hearing none and seeing none, were there any requests to speak?
No, sir, there was no one requesting to speak.
Okay, that moves us to item number 7, adjournment. Can we get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Okay,
Second.
is there a second? Okay, it's moved and properly second. This meeting is adjourned.
Yeah, thank you.
Director Morris,
Here.
Present?
Rita Graves,
Present.
Attorney Joe Harris Jr.,
Present.
Executive Director Ray
Present.
and the Finance Manager, Ron Clark.
Present.
Thank you very much. We now go to item number 1, approval of the minutes for the executive session and regular minute meetings of July 17th, 2026. Is there a motion to approve these items?
A motion to approve executive session meetings for July 17th, 2026.
Second?
Okay, it's been moved and properly second that the minutes for this date given will be approved. Roll call, please.
Director Graves,
Yes.
Director Cook,
Yes.
and Director Morris.
Yes.
The vote was 3 ayes and 0 noes.
All righty, thank you. We now go to item number 2, new business.
Thank you. I'll make a motion to approve GSWMD payroll earnings for period ending June 29th, 2026 through July 12th, 2026 in the amount of $73,744.51.
Okay, is there a motion to approve this item?
A motion to approve 2.1.
Second?
Been moved and properly second. Roll call, please.
Director Graves,
Yes.
Director Cook,
Yes.
and Director Morris.
Yes.
The vote was 3 ayes and 0 noes.
All right, thank you much. We now go to item number 3, claims.
Yes, I make a recommendation to ratify GSWMD claim numbers 134 and 135 in the amount of $9,282. And also recommend approval for GSWMD claims numbers 136 through 141 in the amount of $19,689.81.
Okay, you've heard this as presented. Is there a motion to approve 3.1 and 3.2?
A motion to approve claims 3.1 and 3.2.
Second?
I guess it's been moved and properly second. Roll call.
Director Graves,
Yes.
Director Cook,
Yes.
and Director Morris.
Yes.
The vote was 3 ayes and 0 noes.
Okay, which brings us to item number 4, informational updates. Is item 4.1 MS4 updates?
Yeah, Ms. Thomas isn't here today, and so we'll make sure that gets out to the board in their packets.
All righty, thank you so much. We now go to discussions. Do any board members have anything they'd like to talk about or to discuss or comment on? Okay, seeing none and hearing none, were there any requests to speak?
No, sir, there was no one requesting to speak this afternoon.
Thank you much. It
You're
now brings us to item number 7, adjournment. Is there a motion to approve?
A motion to adjourn.
Okay,
Second?
okay. It's been moved and properly second. This meeting is now adjourned.